over the last 6 million years, our ancestors lived like somewhat like glorified chimpanzees. They lived in villages and scattered in their family bands. And only when the past 6,000 years, they started to move into cities and live like humans. However, by 2050, our city is destined to be 10 billion of people on Earth. And 70% of them will live in urban areas. So how could we design a city for the future? Well, of course, the scientific technologies will manifest in this great plan. And I'm sure that they will make the ecology more livable, more popularly densified, and more suitable for our humans. Well, in our imagination, I hope that the water can run through the soil to recharge the water table. And such concept is called the sponge city. But what is the specific definition of sponge city? Well, it is a combination of water pavements, tunnels, wetlands, or even the water gardens, parks. They made up the system and differed from traditional well, which tried to convey the water as soon as possible. They did really the opposite thing. They reused the precipitations. They collect them underground, and this could not only be served when drought came, but also when the flooding occurred. I think that the traditional well actually was taming the nature, but we are working with them. And I think that maybe the most stunning example is the Ramsberg in Germany. Every house has their green roofs and biospheres or rain gardens. So there is no need for them to construct any other biospheres. So that's an advantage for the small city system. And also that we should treat the precipitations as an asset rather than nuisance to be got rid of. Well, the Singapore's airport may be the most surprising instance. It has bagel-shaped roof that allows water to fall down into the garden. Then they will reuse that precipitation for cooling and recycling within the building. Just look at this. This is the bagel-shaped roof, and the water falls from here that makes a waterfall. Then into the rain gardens, then they can be reused as cooling or recycling uses. But however, try to imagine that in the past we have to funnel them to the streets, to parking lots, to many other places, even without filtering. So that could lead to a serious situation, I thought. Well, as the time flees, everything is changing. The city itself is an ever-changing item. There is no fixed tragedies or problems or uses or solves for that city to fight the floodings. Thus, the cities who suffer from flooding the most are always the first to realize the importance of these sponge cities, like this. This is a sponge cities, and they are the first to see the importance of it. They try to combine them together. In the past, we designed a biosphere here and the pavement there, but we never thought to combine them together as an integrity. And now we did, like this. And as time flees, there is no ever-changing system. It is a testing lab and also innovations for the future, for the 2050. And the small cities may include many things. They may include a multi-scale permanent pavements, an underground storage for drought-prone areas, like this. This is a drought-prone areas, and the precipitation was stored under the ground. And they can even offer an intricate plumbing systems for those in buildings in urban areas. So that's the most valuable. And the cities also realize their great significance in it. Thus they embrace it, since it may lead their success to fight the flooding by its special visualization and help them to be the decision making. And the 2050 will be a changing time. Not only in our mind, but also in our lifestyle. Everything will be changed. To keep online, we have to keep our mind in trend with the time. And the smart cities actually do quite the opposite with the past. In the past, the engineers always try to declare the war on water, but now we find that it is a new way for us to get along with them. And this is a perfect idea for 2050, that everything will change. And the method, the strategy to fight the flooding will also be changed, just because of this smart city system. And I wonder that if we change our mind, are we prepared? Thank you.